Good evening. I'd like to call to order Elk Grove Park District regular scheduled meeting, March 28th, 2019.
Good evening, President Walls.
Can I get a roll call, please?
President Wells,
Yes.
Commissioner
Here.
O'Malley,
Here.
Commissioner Souter,
Here.
Commissioner Biedke, and Commissioner Cook are absent.
Okay, approval of minutes, March 14th, 2019, Committee of the Whole, March 14th, 2019, regular meeting. And all I need there is a motion, or no, just a voice vote, please. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
None opposed. And now we're at March 14th, 2019, closed session meeting. I need a motion and a second on that.
Second.
Can I get a roll call?
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Souter,
Yes.
and President Wells.
Yes. Public communications, comments from the audience. Currently, there are none. Any correspondence from anyone?
None for me.
Hearing and seeing none, we'll go to recommendations for acceptance of approval. 5A, approval of pay request for partial payment for the previously approved agreement between the Elk Grove Park District and Integrated Lakes Management in the amount of $12,597.85. This request is for partial payment for the 2019 Colony Park Restoration Project.
So moved as presented.
Seconded.
Can I get a roll call?
Commissioner Souter,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
President Wells.
Yes. Acceptance of bid proposal from E. Hoffman, Inc. for the construction and the detention area required by MWRD for site storm water volume control for the Audubon Outdoor Skate Project in the amount of $58,022.50.
So moved.
Second.
Can I get a roll call?
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Souter,
Yes.
President Wells.
Yes. Capital reports, capital projects, Commissioner O'Malley.
Okay, yay, we finally had a meeting. Bob and Ben and myself. It took place on March 12th, 4:15. We had 8 different topics that we discussed. The first topic that I want to share with the commissioners was Johnson Park Pond. And this was a discussion on the actual seawall. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to add to the budget $40,000 to $50,000, and this was due to some heavy engineering costs, some permits that staff was not anticipating, and that is gonna take place during the 2019-2020 season. We then had a discussion on the Audubon Outdoor Skate Park, as you guys were in discussion at our committee of the whole meeting regarding the permits. It is coming, Schaefer's Brothers. Our goal is actually to get started by, I think it's started by July 4th, not completed. Or is it completed?
No,
Now
we'll
that we've had some permit delays.
started this in April and then completed as soon as possible, hopefully before, the summer breaks, but we'll see.
Okay. Our third topic was Hampshire Park, and going to be completed in 2019. This is the drainage issues that were presented by not only a citizen, but some discussion. We're going to fix the storm structures in the middle of the detention area. This is the stretch off of Gibson Drive, and this is in the $25,000 range. Then the discussion led into Jensen Park South, another storm sewer structure that needed replacement. We need to get better water flow in that area, and there's a $100,000 price tag on that. We talked about the 140 Lively roof. In August of this year, we're gonna be going out to bid, and we're gonna spend close to $200,000 on the Lively roof. We have approximately 3,500 residents that use the upstairs Pavilion Fitness. One of the major items that'll be happening this year is the replacing of the floor at the fitness center. AJ Collier is gonna take the lead. This should take approximately anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks to get it completed. Staff is trying to minimize the amount of time. Golf carts coming in, they were, once again, the meeting took place on March 12th, so a couple of weeks ago, the golf carts were delivered amongst the Fox Run staff and the Board of Commissioners and everybody else. We budgeted $175,000 for that. Golf maintenance and clubhouse design, that is an ongoing discussion. It was talked about at the Capitals meeting, but you guys are certainly aware, and so is staff, as we progress on the golf maintenance and clubhouse design. Speaking on the whole of the capital projects, the only rollover from 2018 that was budgeted with any kind of heavy dollar amount was the skate park. So we're gonna meet in a couple months in June to have another discussion on how the projects are taking place in 2019. And me and Bob can give you guys another update. So that concludes my report.
Any questions or comments for Commissioner O'Malley?
One question for Ben on Hampshire Park. And this is more just for informational purposes. My understanding of that project is probably not going to completely solve the flooding issue. It's just gonna improve the water receding once a flood, an event happens.
Yeah, that area, actually, the water flows into the golf course. So if the golf course is flooded, the water will not be able to move. But what we will be doing is fixing the structure that's in, one of the structures in the park that is sunken, and the pipe is flattened. So it'll help the flow of water, especially when, we get rains that, it's not flooding rains, but there's normal rains. It should not back up or flood, so it will help. It's just not 100% fixing the issue.
And does it direct it into that creek area?
On hole
16?
16,
Okay,
yep.
that's all I have.
Okay. Finance Committee, Commissioner Sauter.
Okay, we got our February financial report. Corporate fund, all expense categories are under budget with the exception of benefits. Net revenue year-to-date is $309,000 compared to budget of $203,000. On the rec fund, program fees are at $338,000 year-to-date compared to a budget of $312,000. Preschool and dance are both significantly exceeding their budgeted year-to-date revenues. All expense categories are under budget for the month with the exception of a whopping $1,435 overage in program supplies. Net revenue year-to-date is $214,000 compared to a budgeted loss of $175,000. Is that tax revenue driven mostly?
For what's
Tax
a loss?
receipts, timing of tax receipts? No, I mean.
Oh,
it's a-
the net
it's almost a
revenue year-to-date, the
$400,000
budget loss.
difference, Huh?
Yeah, it could be some differences in budgeting, in registrations,
Timing
from
of-
timing of year to year, from,
Okay.
registrations and things of that nature.
Yeah, I didn't look in depth or.
And it could have been taxes as well,
Okay.
paying early and things of that nature.
All right, golf fund.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
I can shed a little light on that from another meeting I had recently with the same observation. Apparently, a lot of people at the end of 2017 or beginning 2018 paid their taxes a year ahead in order to try to deduct
Oh, right for
the
the
maximum,
deduction,
because
yeah.
the real estate was back, eliminated or reduced to $10,000 cap.
Right.
So a lot of people paid, and you're not seeing that this year. That's part of it.
Well, yeah, but I'm going the other way. We had an income compared to a net loss.
Oh, you're going the other way.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had a
well,
much better.
I would think because they prepaid it so that it was already in the
This is
coffers.
2019.
Yeah,
Yeah, but March.
so you're comparing
Yeah.
it to a year ago,
right.
right?
No, to budget.
Oh, to budget. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have that report in front of me. I thought you were,
No, I'm comparing.
what
it
I
to
was
budget.
observing was with other clients
So we
recently.
budgeted a loss of $175,000. We actually have net revenue, good revenue of 214. That's almost,
Oh,
it's $390,000.
okay, it's against budget, it's not against prior year to date.
Correct.
Okay.
So, good result, whatever.
Yeah, most of it could be, like I said, underspending in the expenses, and then
And the
timing
of things.
of tax
maybe capital
payments from
projects.
February to March, because a lot of your tax bills at first payments due in March, they paid in February a little bit earlier, and then
All right,
registrations.
Your salary.
yeah. My salary is zero. Next up is golf fund. The driving range and course were closed in February, obviously. Hopefully, we'll get some better weather and have some golfers out there soon. If, we already have, but hopefully they keep coming. Banquet revenue was $4,538 for the month compared to a budget of $3,800. All expense categories are under budget. That ends my report.
Very good. Any questions for Commissioner Sauter? Next is Committee of the Whole, which is me. Today we spoke quickly on all three topics. Update on the Fox Run Golf facility clubhouse design, update on Queen of the Rosary, and a discussion of the Audubon Skate Park, which we're getting closer and closer to being able to start so that we can finish. On March 14th, we had a discussion about the Artists Association affiliate agreement, discussion on Queen of the Rosary parking lot again, and then discussion on the golf course, pretty much the same down here. So, that's all I have for committee of the whole. Any questions for me? Okay, seeing none, we're going to athletic committee, which is back to Commissioner Sauer.
Okay, first off, I want to I said this in the committee of the whole, I want to say it again. Tammy, Jeff, Jimmy, Brian, and Brad, outstanding job, and Ben, and Tom Busby, who's no longer here. Outstanding job of opening up the lines of communication with the youth athletic groups. I think a lot of the things, we've got a couple of issues we're still trying to iron out, but most of the issues are going along smoothly. I think the communication is outstanding, and keep up the good work. Football has a registration that starts next Saturday, April 6th. The registration will be held at the pavilion. And Tammy, do you know how long they're gonna leave that registration open?
I don't know. It's still on their website, so I think they'll take a look at that.
Okay,
But yeah, I don't know for sure what the deadline is.
so that's flag football, tackle football, and cheerleading. So come on out and register your kids for these outstanding programs. We are scheduling an athletic committee meeting for Wednesday, April 10th. Time to be determined, 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah, at 5:30 PM right here. And that ends my report.
Okay, any questions on athletic committee for Commissioner Sauer? Seeing none, you're back up in the golf course committee.
I guess the only thing I had is to reiterate what Bill said. We just got a schematic on the development of the maintenance facility and possibly clubhouse. Well, I guess it is clubhouse if we accept it. At the golf course. Stay tuned. We don't have anything really concrete yet until the numbers come in, so that ends that report. Now, is there anything else that's going on at the golf course?
We're definitely open.
Yeah, it's definitely open.
We have a lot of foot traffic, not a lot, but a lot for this time of year, so there's still times available.
Already exceeded
But there's no more events that are,
for March.
Nothing in March. April is the Miller Shootout.
yeah, but that's already booked.
Yep, bags was completed.
Bags is completed. Oh, they're giving away, I don't have enough information on it. It's probably public.
The Harley.
Yeah, they're giving away a Harley
Oh,
Davidson. Does
Harley.
anybody have any somewhat concrete? Cause I'm just,
I know you have to stop out to the golf course to register. I think you can register daily, if I'm correct. And, chance to win one of 3 Harleys.
yeah, so you have to stop out, fill out a form. You can fill out a form once a day.
Correct.
And it's April something coming up, and then that gets picked for, I believe, a $100 gift card. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And then each one of those people go into a raffle for one of 3 Harleys, at which point you'd have to be present to that one. But anyway, contact the golf course. There's not enough people out there right now. There's Billy O'Connor will kill me. He didn't want me to advertise this because he's there every day, but there's a chance to win 3 different separate Harleys. And it's not a big, there's not a ton of people in it, what I can get.
And we'll all take the responsibility to get more details now that it's been brought up for our next meeting. One of us 7 will have some more information.
I think unfortunately the drawing will be over.
I don't think so. I thought it was the end of April.
It
but
could
it's
be.
okay.
Yeah, you were right, because it's by March. But yeah, good point.
And with that ends everyone else's report for me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Youth committee is myself, and I have not heard anything scheduled
We don't
anytime
have
soon,
anything
right?
scheduled right now, right?
Okay. So anybody got questions on that?
No?
And then I am the adult center committee as well. I'm the second chair. I learned the hard way that we moved to the 3rd Tuesday of the month,
Right,
and I learned the hard way that it didn't start until April.
right, April 16th.
So I have no report.
That's correct.
Fair enough. Any other committees? Hearing, seeing none. Old business, anybody have old business? Seeing, hearing none, new business. Tom, do you have something that I need to do for this meeting
No,
on air,
pardon me?
Closed
On air?
session?
for closed session?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I didn't realize, I forgot about that, but you want to move to go into closed session?
Because I still got a couple things to do, I just didn't know, so I'll do it after.
Sure.
Oh, I see what we're doing, okay, all right, fair enough. Any new business? Seeing or hearing none, we're gonna do payment of the bills. I need a motion and a second for March 13th, 2019, in the amount of $60,826.10. And March 21st, 2019, in the amount of $87,310.11.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sauter,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
President Wells.
Yes. This is where I'll have to make a motion to adjourn into closed session, correct?
Yes, and that would be for the purpose of discussing probable or imminent litigation per 2C11 and possible acquisition of real estate per 2C5.
Okay. I need a motion and a second on that.
I'll make that motion as read by, or said by you and read by Tom.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Sauter,
Yes.
President Wells.
Yes. And we are adjourned. Happy birthday.